Okay, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on this PlayStation 3 that I got as a present from a friend of mine. I think it was his brother's, and he bought it somewhere and it started not working right. So I just hooked it up to the power. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. See if it goes on. We haven't got the power on. Okay, I don't think there is any power. Oh, I should turn the power on. Yeah, okay. Let's check it out again. It's red now. Okay. Haven't tried it yet, but it is pretty dirty. It does want to turn on, but it turns off again. I guess we're gonna have to take this thing apart. Red, straight to red. Okay. So we're gonna take this out. There it goes. This is a model. CECH 2104A. We're going to take this thing apart and see what's going on here. First, we're going to take out the hard drive. I think this is like the other one we had with the PlayStation Fat. This is the fat version. This is the normal one. It's missing the front here, but we don't care. And some feet. Let's see if we get this to work. This is PlayStation Slim. I loved fat versions because of the piano. Polish, but I like these ones because they didn't use that much power. Let's take this out and see what hard drive it has in it. This has, wait a second, how big is this? $120 gig. Okay, but that is already clean. So let's check the rest out. Take the sides out if I can. That one doesn't have one. This should. Put it into the camera, you can see. There used to be the warranty sticker here. I don't know if I should put some gloves on and do it or keep doing it like this. I don't know if you guys really like content like this. You could write it down to me, tell me sometime. I think this has to do with the same issue as Ylod of Death. Take them out too. Yeah, I have to take them out too. Should be somewhere shorter screw. We'll find out. We're gonna get it done today. We have to check. Oh, and I wanted to thank everybody again for 1,000 subscribers. Pretty cool. Never thought I would get that far. At 100, I was already like, wow. 300 was even better. 500, I thought, okay. Now 1,000. You guys are amazing. Big thanks again for 1,000 followers. I'm gonna have to cut the video off sometimes because I noticed if the videos get too long, I can't get them onto my computer somehow. Okay, let's see if these work here. It does. Okay. These are our torque screws up here. think it's one of the models with the chrome on it, but we're gonna get this thing cleaned up anyways outside, because if you see there's pen on, I don't know why they put pen on the top. I love these models because I still have one of 320 gig hard drive. These are mostly for multimedia. I don't know why you put, oh, it looks like it fell here. I get this thing open. There's the power supply. I don't know, but I don't have another one going around anywhere. It's pretty crushed up in the back here. Okay, now then if we get a screw, no, screws off. Just take a screwdriver and try to get inside here. Okay, that is not good. I don't want to break it. Originally got it open, I think. Oh no, this thing is pretty squished over there. Let's just pull it up. I'm going to pull it from the front to the back, but this isn't working on this side. Let's see. I don't want to break the case. That hit pretty hard somewhere. Maybe that's why it's not working. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to rip it open. Look on the bottom. Did I really take out all the screws out? Oh, there's still one over here. Okay. Ah, Dave. Okay. My bad. I haven't worked on one of these in like forever. Stuff clean white in some time. I think, and if you see here, it got hit somehow. Okay, now we gotta open it. It is fairly clean inside. The outside, not that much, but we're gonna try to get this all off. Get it all nice and clean. Inside, if you look at the fan, it is dirty, but not that dirty. If you think of when it was built. When was it built? We could see the date on here. I don't see no date on here. I'll check and write it right here. So wait a second. Okay. So I might have put up the date if I didn't forget it. Okay, but let's take this thing apart. Maybe I can find something else. Power supply should be good. I hope. It doesn't look that dirty, so I don't really think it is the power. Oh, come on. I might be able to fix it, I might not, I don't know. I only worked on the fat versions, not on these ones. I did a few of them because of hard drives or power supplies, but not because of anything else. Okay. And always put your screws that you can find out where the hell they went. Okay. Get this power supply out. And they never changed it by any versions. Just like this here. You have that by the 4. I don't know if you have it by the 5 like that. But the power supply looks good. Oh, that was the model number. Built here, nothing inside. It looks clean. So even though it does look pretty shitty out on the outside, inside is pretty clean. This here, you have to unscrew it somewhere. Not that I see. Take that out here. Cable for the drive is out. That is out. It was already taken out sometime. Oh, wait a second. I think I have to pop that up somehow. Oh, come on. Like I said, I haven't took one of these apart in a while. I don't want to break nothing because I want. I don't know. It still has. Okay, it still has a tape on it. Okay, that's cool. Like I said, I don't want to break anything on this. Okay, I got to drive out. Wait, what screw is that? There is a screw flying around here. Okay, we'll put the screw onto the side and we'll find out where that goes in a second. But if you look here, it's pretty dented in. So could it have been that it fell? I don't know. Look if there's anything here. Yeah, there are some screws. Put two on the side. Take the screws out. I'm just taking everything apart. Like I said, I haven't done one of these in a while. There's like different versions. And I would like to keep this one. I still got one. But the fan is pretty clean. You can see here. A little dusty, but we'll get that clean. Got some alcohol here. Okay, let's look here. Get that out. Cable around. Okay, we got that out. It still has here, if you look right, you still see it has the plastic on top of it. So it is. You got here your Ylod or LAN cables, but where in the hell? How do you get this back out again? The screws falling out of this thing the whole time. Where did it go to? Two small ones. I don't know where a small one's supposed to go here. Something broke here. That's okay. There's two screws here. Screw here. And I guess that's it. I don't see none by the heatsink. Screws may be missing and not on the heatsink, right? Okay, black in the back, white in the front. From the cables. Put that to the side. Get these small ones out of here. I just want to get to the board. Okay, that was front. Like I said, I might be able to get this to work again. I don't know. I think maybe it's the power supply. I think, but I don't have a power supply here. I just got one in mine, and I don't want to take that one out. Along there. Oh, somehow unscrewed. I'm just gonna grab this up to me real fast. Okay, no, there's still a screw here in the back. Oh, come on, buddy. It looks fairly clean. That's why I was wondering why Should have got the maybe the. I always put screws somewhere that I could find them. Okay, we got that out. That looks pretty clean too. The case is inside fairly clean. Outside looked a little bad. Let's turn this thing around. And then we got here our clamps, but haven't changed either. Okay, they are not that solid on. Like I said, I'm just gonna try to get this fixed. A little dirt here, but not that much. For how old it is, it's not that bad. And look if we have any broken transistors or anything. Got some screws up there. Okay. It doesn't look that bad at the moment. There used to be a trick by the power source where it broke, you could turn it up inside. I never did it because I don't really take the power sources apart. I mostly change them out. I fixed a few too. Okay, let's get these screws out. Free that board. Is it worth fixing a PlayStation 3 in 2023? I say yes. I think saving old consoles like this are pretty good because older games you still could stream. If you have a capture card on your computer or just have fun playing games. There's a lot of good games for this system still. Residence 1 to 3, Fall of Man. That was a great game. Tell me what games you played while you were playing PlayStation 3. I had a lot of games for these systems. I'm gonna take the fan case out too, get it a little clean, even though it is pretty clean. I wonder what year this one was built. I have a screw here somewhere. I'm missing out on. Just everything. Got a screw here. Screw. Took them so far out. They're out. You can always see here. There's like a arrow pointing to where screws were. Okay, we got it off. And if you look, it's pretty clean, just dented in. It looks like it fell down. Easy it is to get the board out. Okay. That is mostly thermal paste. Okay. Oh. That thermal paste is old. Okay, I'm just gonna take a short break on the video. Okay, we're back. I just had to grab some gloves and some Q-tips. When did I have Q-tips? And here's some alcohol, just to get all that stuff off, because this looks pretty dry. I think that's where the problem started. They did clean it sometime, changed thermal paste, but they didn't put enough on. I'll show you what I mean. We're gonna clean this up in a second. I'm gonna take the heat sink off and get that all cleaned up too. I'll show you what I mean. If I just go put this to the side. This here is the CPU. Normally it has to be totally full thermal paste, but it just has a little here. I think that it overheated. Let me look if I could see anything else. That one looks a little dented, but I don't have any spare parts for these older boards. But battery, okay. We're gonna clean this off, and I think that's the problem. Some plastic. This looks pretty clean. I'm looking if I could see maybe something burnt or broken, except that dent up there. No, not really. The rest looks pretty good. Clean. So we're gonna clean that off, but like I said, I think they overheated because thermal paste. Because if you look here, it's totally dry. Yeah, it's like sand. Okay, we're gonna take a napkin, take that off. Just gonna clean it off like this, then we're gonna clean it off with some alcohol. Yeah, it's turning to dust. That stuff is not good anymore. I think it overheated. Not because it was dirty, but just because the thermal paste didn't do its work. Didn't connect anymore, and then it got too hot at some time. Yeah, that stuff is totally dry. Look at that. Just like peeling off. And why I'm wearing gloves is because I hate getting this stuff on my hands. Yeah, look how dry that stuff is. They did a good job getting it clean, because this system is pretty clean. I'm seeing the case, I saw better cases, but totally dirty inside. The case looks outside pretty bad, but inside it's pretty good. I think one of my friend's brother bought it. It had thermal paste new on, maybe. And after the years of it, I don't know how long he had it, got too hot and stopped working. Oh, I gotta paste all over the damn board. I'll be pushing that to the side, and I'm gonna clean that up later. Yeah, use the same napkin again for. Okay. We have to get it off the heatsink too. Let me just put that up here. You can see it. I have to get this bottle open with this. Need to get that real clean because we're going to be heating them up. I don't want that stuff goes under. I'm putting some alcohol and napkin in a second and going over this again. Like I said, the board is clean. The rest is just pretty. Dirty. Okay. Let's get another napkin. Let's see what we could do here. Might work, it might not work. Like I said, it's always you can make it or you can't make it. I know a lot of people are gonna say, oh, heating the system isn't gonna always help. The last one I did, it did help. It was a Fat, and it's still working. One of my nephews has the PlayStation Fat now. He's still playing with it. He's so happy with it. And that's what counts. I think they're pretty clean now. Okay. So what we're going to do now is let that dry real fast. Okay, it is already dry. Gonna keep that bottle open because we're gonna need it in a second. And I'm gonna grab something because I'm gonna put that on top of it. Warm this baby up because I don't want to do it on the floor like this. Okay. I'll put it in here. Why do I do it like this? Because first off, this won't get that hot here on the corners. And second, the heat could go on the bottom without burning the floor. Normally there's like a soldering station. It goes onto it and you have a part on the top that just heats these two up. You could take like a heating tape, put it around here that you just have this. And then it just puts warmth on the two chips, on the CPU and the APU. And while it does that, the solder on the bottom melts because from it getting too hot. The solder balls can break. It can't be the problem with this one. I don't really think so 100%, but we're gonna try it. And then you put on a little flux on the sides, let it go in, and then it'll melt solder balls and the chip will go back into place. That's the theory. With this station it works much better than what I'm going to be doing right now. But this might help. It can work for a week, it could work a day, it could work a month, it could work a few years. Like I said, we just want to see if we could get it to work. It's like the same thing that I did with the hair dryer, except for the station that I'm going to be using, it's going to be getting hotter and it's going to melt better. So I'll be right back. I'll just grab the station over. Okay, and we're back. We got the station here. I have it right now set at a flow from 7. The other stations have other airflows. I'm going to have this on, I think it's 400 at the moment. Yeah, it's 400 at the moment. You can hear it go up, temperature goes up. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. Temperature is going to go up. It's going to get warm. We're just going to go slowly over the chips. I'm not going to do it too long because I don't want them to pop. It happened by PlayStation 4 by me. I had the white light of death and they popped. Like I said, this might not even work. I think because it fell down. You can see on the chassis and on the... We have to let this thing cool down. I'm going to put something on the side here. A second. Still got enough of it. A little bit of flux, but just a little bit. I'm gonna try. Whoops. Okay, I said a little bit. I'm gonna try to get it pushed under the board. Okay. This will help the solder get a little bit more. I'm gonna have to clean that up in a few minutes. Okay, it's getting all over the board. I'm gonna leave it like this now. A lot of we should take the metal pieces off. I keep them on. After it cools down, we're gonna take a Q-tip, a toothbrush, and clean all this flux off again. Like I said, this is going by 400 degrees. Or Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Normally, like I said, the station will take your airflow to both of them at one time, instead of like me. I'm supposed to do this for like 10 minutes, but Since this is normally 200 degrees, I think they said, for 10 minutes. Since it's 400, I'm not going to do it too long. Plus I don't want to blow anything off the board. You can see the flux bubbling. That means it's pretty hot. And only in a few seconds the HDMI port will fall off of the board with this heat. A little bit of flux. I think the solder balls should be melting pretty fast. Let's see that we get the whole chip. Little parts back here too. And that's why we cleaned the cooling paste off, because that the heat doesn't go as good as it does now. It might even be that I'm done breaking the chip, because I'm using this might be too hot. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I think we cooked these chips long enough. Just gonna go one more time over. Then we're gonna clean the heat sink. We're gonna build this thing together. We'll see if it did anything. I cleaned in the board when it's cooled off. Okay. I think that's enough. What should we? I think by 400 degrees this should be enough. Celsius, not degrees. Okay, let it cool down now. Turn itself off as soon as I pop it in. Pop. And you can see the temperature is going down now. We're going to put this to the side very carefully so we don't want it to pop off. We'll let that cool down and take care of the rest here. And then we'll see if it works, what I did there. I got flux all over my hands now. We're gonna clean that off real fast, and then can we take this off somehow? I think we can. If we do it the right way. If I do it the right way. Oh no, there's screws. Okay, we can take it off. I'm gonna take this off now. It's all cleaned up real nice. If we want the system to work a while longer. Like I said, the system isn't dirty. It's a little dusty, but I think that's normal. It hasn't been too long ago, but I think they just used the wrong thermal paste. I dried too fast and broke it. I know some people are gonna say that yeah, you could use cheap thermal paste. I don't really like using cheap ones. Yes, there's good cheap ones out. I use mostly the same thing what I use for my gaming systems. Like I said, if you look, it's not that dirty. It's a little dusty, okay, but that's normal. That's not really that much dust. So, I don't know what we could do here. Clean this thing up. Look if the board's cooled down. If not, then we're going to take a little break till the board's cooled. And then we'll keep going. I should first clean off dry, but who cares? Now it's of course now it's gonna be messy because I should have first done it dry before I put alcohol on there. And stuff's gonna smear all over the place. Wasn't that smart for me? You can look how dry that stuff is. And yes, it's gonna be dirty if it didn't clean off the last thermal paste that good. But it's better than what I saw by DK Oldies on some channels. Oh, this shit is like rubber. Okay, now I think we need alcohol for this because this stuff is like rubber. I can't get that off. I think I should drink the alcohol instead of... Yeah, look at that. It's like mush. Yeah. There's more ways to doing this. I'm just gonna pop some on like that. Right now it's gonna vaporize anyways, so we want this thing to be nice and clean because we want it to cool, right? And if it's not clean, it's not gonna cool. I think we'll need some new alcohol pretty soon. Oh, it's not that much used. Like I said, the stuff is gonna vaporize. Everything I'm cleaning here. It's clean with alcohol. This stuff vaporizes pretty fast. And you don't see nothing from it anymore. copy paste off. This stuff is like falling apart. A little dust, but that's normal. Am I even in the camera? Yeah. And this is going to be a refurbished system after I'm finished with this. It doesn't really take that long to do a system clean. That's why I don't know why you don't do it. Okay, the inside. If you look here, it is clean. I don't know if you could see it. It is pretty clean. I'm just going through it. Just don't really have to. I got it part anyways. Why not? If this works, I'm gonna write the title DK always. This is how you do it. Maybe I'll get a job by then when I become rich. I don't think so. I like the system's clean inside because if you sell it or anything, you don't have to worry about someone writing telling you, you sold them crap. Okay. Okay, but I got the floor dirty, so one more time. Let's go real fast. Let's clean down. Okay. That part's clean. Floor here, while I'm cleaning the floors because I don't want all this stuff in the system again after I normally I would take something else to it. Okay, I'm going to stop the video real fast because I'm going to be putting away the station. Okay, we're back. We're going to clean this fan real fast. I got a nice clean fan. Even though this thing is pretty clean, it is dusty, yes, but like I said, it's been used. If it wasn't used, it wouldn't be. But look, you just have to go over it almost, and it's already gone. And I think that's. I know some people use air. I don't. I'm not a big fan of the air thing. Take a toothbrush. I don't like using air. It's just blowing the dust all over the place. I know some people are going to say, but it's Slim. It's way better. If you like using air, go ahead. Just, not my thing. Blow into something like this, it's not a problem. I want to have the stations clean. Like I said, this is just a few seconds of work. Of course, it's gonna. Okay, let me just get some alcohol in that. Of course, it's a little bit more work, but you want the system to run a while. Plus I like dust going all over my place. Like I said, just a few more minutes of work. It's not gonna be super clean. It's gonna look better than what I think. Like I said, these are just my thoughts. And the system isn't that dirty, so I'm not breaking a leak here. Whoops. Okay. Slim, drop everything. If I ever give this system to somebody, I want it that works for a long time. If it works. That's why it's a bit. A lot of people are like, why are you cleaning the system? You didn't even test it yet. Yeah. If it works and I put one time thermal paste in it, I'm not going to do it again. I don't have to do it again. You put together first time right, and that's it. Okay. And that's it. Clean. Maybe a little dirty on the sides, but for the most of the matter, it's clean. Okay. Put the fan to the side. I'm wondering if we should take. Oops, almost dropped my drink. I wonder if we should take the drive apart, look if there's any dirt in here. Even though it is tinted down here. But the drive doesn't look that bad. It looks like they already cleaned it. I don't really want to take it apart because I think it should work. Let's clean it up in the front a little bit. Since it was so clean inside, already in the tunnel, I think I'm going to keep it like this. We're going to leave it out alone because it works. Just clean this up a little bit, even though it's dented there a little bit, but I don't put no alcohol on it or anything. I'm just going to go over with a dry cloth that just will get that dirty. You still see the fingerprints of the person that cleaned it before. I'm just going to go over with the cloth. It's not really that dirty or dusty or anything. Just a little bit of alcohol. Just a little bit. Go over to get the fingerprints off. That's it. I don't want to bend it too much or anything because the system is, like I said, if you look, there's hardly anything on it. This one's pretty clean. That's a big thumbs up for me. It's going to feel a little bit, it's just a little bit cleaner. Okay. That's it right there. And here, there's no dust. Just a little bit. Going through here. It's already gone. where the air system was. And I had way dirtier systems. Like the last one I had that I fixed, that was way more dirty than this. It's just like a little bit of dust inside. I think that's totally normal. Okay, that's pretty clean. Let's go to the top part. That's where it all begins. Pen here and everything. On the top, can't really say that much to it. Inside, it's pretty clean. Just the outside. Take a little dust off here. Like I said, it's just a little bit of work. If I see people using erasers for stuff like this, okay, it's broken here. But like I said, it's an older case. And if I see people taking magic erasers, cleaning systems and scratching the hell out of them, we do 1,000 different ways to get this cleaned. Let's see if we can get this PS3 cleaned off again. Hold on, I'll take this off. I don't think so. Okay, I think that's gonna be one part. There's that. Is that paint or something? No, it's pen. Why do you do stuff like this? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to make another marker to this because this is use like a color paint or something. If it was pen, it would go away. I gotta use the paint or something like that. Okay, we're not gonna get that out, but let's try to get the rest clean. I'll put some alcohol in here like that. Whoa, don't go away. I might have the right thing to get this clean, so I'm not going to take it into the bathroom. No, I don't think the alcohol is going to get this off. I won't have to use something different. That means I'm going to have to go in a second over to the bathroom. I'll show you what I'm going to use and after I did it, I'm just going to test it out and see if it helps. I will be right back, and then the board should be pretty clean too. Yeah, look, they used some kind of paint on it. Oh, that's a shame. It's really nice and clean inside. It does look a little bit better. I will look at it to get better than before. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to test something and then I'll show you what I used. Okay, I'm back. And this is how it looks now. If you look real close, it looks pretty clean now. Even that purple stuff is gone. Of course, it has still some scratches in it, but it looks pretty clean. If you're wondering what I'm using to clean these, I'm not using a magic eraser or something like that. It's just, my wife got this sometime. It's called the pink stuff. It's a little dirty right now. But she bought that from some store. Things out of the UK, from England. And this stuff does miracles. I know I'm not sponsored or anything from it, but I had a PlayStation 4 in white and it was pretty yellow because people that had it before smoked. And I couldn't get the stuff off. And I used that and it came totally clean. It doesn't scratch or anything. So, but I'm pretty happy how this turned out. Like I said, I'm not sponsored, but you just can't use it on like shiny parts because it'll scratch the hell out of it. like match or something like that, you could use it. Okay, so let's put this paint back together and see if it works. Oh, wait a second. Almost forgot a part. Dust out here. You can clean all kinds of stuff with that pink stuff. I bet someone's gonna, if your wife got it, steal it, try it on something. It's not shiny or paint or anything, and it'll clean it up pretty good. Okay, so let's build this thing back together. Okay. The chip, we're gonna first clean off the flux here. Take a little alcohol, a Q-tip, and a toothbrush. It's gonna vaporize off of it this anyway, so I know people are gonna say, what are you doing? But this is gonna go away. We just want to get the flux off. Okay. And don't worry, this stuff will vaporize off in a second. So we have to go fast, clean off this flux. Look here on the chip, it's already cleaning its way off. And it's going to dry off. It'll look totally clean again. Just want to make sure that all the flux is gone because we don't want to leave it on the board. Just take the hot air station a second and go over it. That really is all dry. I don't see no alcohol there anymore. I'm gonna go to the hot air station over it real fast. But not as that high as I normally would. Alcohol has the tension to burn. Just gonna go over like this real fast. Just the rest of the alcohol burns off. Yep, we don't want to hit nothing. It should be done. Okay, throw that back over there. Let that cool down real fast. It's gonna go off, and then we're gonna turn that off, and then we're gonna put this back together. I just wanted to look really that all the alcohol is gone before we build this thing back together. And then we're gonna grab here's my paste. There we go. And this is what I use mostly. There's other stuff too that's pretty good that I use too, but at the moment I'm pretty stuff cost me like €5 or something like that. Oh, come on top. Just gonna make an X. Now see what we're going to do after we did that. Okay. X marks the spot. Since we don't want to use too much, but we want to make sure that it's all over. It's going to squish down anyways, but I want to make sure it's all over the chip. I know someone's going to say you should just leave it and squish it. Like I said, I want to make sure it's all on the chip. Of course, it's going to squish down. And this is the way I do it. Don't put it on the heatsink. I saw videos where they put it on the heatsink and then press on the chip. That's not that good because you don't really know if it's on the chip or not. Like I said, this is the way I do it. We really just make the X and let's squish down, and then it will, like you saw before, the chip was on the one part not clean. Okay. Clean your tools off when you're finished. That's what I'm doing right now. Oh shit. Okay, I just messed my screws up. Okay. At that corner that's gonna squish over, that's gonna squish over, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Now I just have to look for my parts. We'll find out if that works. I don't think it is gonna work. Like I said, that's just what I'm thinking. Let me look for my parts. Oh, here we go. And dust that off. It's so easy. Just dust that thing off and then it's all good. It is a little dusty. Okay. Get that over there. Get that cleaned up later. And heatsink. Put this back all together. If I don't remember which way it was. And wait a second. And that's the thing you should do too. Always look what side it was on. It was like this, or maybe not. It should have been. I think this had it wrong set around. Okay. Or not. Okay, my going nuts. Wait a second. Let me think of this real fast. Oh, it should be like that. Or you. Or Yeah, it should be like that. Okay. Just wondering that it's not going on the way it should go, because it should not be. Overlapping anything. Wait a second. Okay, Slim. That's the one thing you should remember always. How your parts go back on. No, it can't be the other way around because put it like this, it's not gonna go on. Oh, okay. It is this way. Slim, you're an idiot. Okay, let's get those screws back in. Should be black screws or. Wait a second. Those black screws are. We'll find out in a second. It wasn't the black screws. Black screws are key screws. Slim, you idiot. Now you have to try to get this thing back out. Ah, great. See, anybody can make a mistake. I just made one. And now I got the mistake that I have to try to get this thing back out. Okay, if you do something like this, just take a screwdriver like that, pop it under the screw. While you're screwing that, wait a second, while you're screwing that out, you can turn it a little bit, and then you get the screw back out. See what I mean? What the thing is, put those screws in. No. What screws do we have in there? I think that's going to go to the clamps. Okay, that's what I meant by remembering the screws that you had. Okay. Now I remember. Now I remember. Now I'm going to make a photo of something like this, and then I remember 100%. I think those are roll screws. Yes, they are. They should be a bit shorter. Yes, those ones. No, it wasn't those ones. Oh, come on, Slim. That's what you should not do. Mess up your screw line. Ah, Slim. Screw here. Are they different sizes? No. One. Okay, two. and 3, 4. Okay, I'll put that one in with the other one, and I'll tighten up that one. 1, 2. Okay, and we have the little ones for the case, but okay, so it's like on my screw lines wrong. I've been putting it in the wrong way anyways, but who cares? This is for me. This does carry it, so it's all good. I'm gonna flash to the case. Yes, it is. Okay. Perfect. Let's get this thing back in the case. Okay, no, it's all the way around. First we have to get the boarding, and then like this. Put the board back in. Okay, we got the board back in. Top part. Like this. And then we're gonna need some, first the big ones with the clamps. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bend the clamps a bit. Just a slight bit. The bend clamps are gonna pull up on the board. And if this doesn't work, we'll have a free door holder. I'm gonna go back and forth a little bit because we want the paste closes. Okay. And just clamp it a little bit. Just a little bit. Like I said, a little bit. You don't want to squish it too much. One. 2. 1 and 2. Okay. I think he goes black screws in, or am I wrong? No, I'm not. Okay. 1. Can't be that I'm wrong, but as long as it holds, it's not gonna bother me. We have to think about these cases are pretty tight in there. 2. Nothing goes there. There's no mark there. We have to look for the arrows. That's what I'm looking for right now. Are the arrows? I bet these screws go somewhere else, but might be just screwing up. I even have a screw right at the end. I don't want to make pictures of this just in case. Since I got the camera on for you guys, I don't got nothing to make pictures of. Okay, that's all clamped in. And if they fit, they fit. Okay. Screws are a little too long, but yeah. Pop this thing back in. I think some of them were the fan screws. Okay. Be happy. Okay. And all this mess back in. Screw there. Screw there. Okay, we'll find out. One screw goes there. Perfect. And those screws there. You have to look because there's another hole here. I was gonna hold power source. I got them. Okay. Okay, that screw's hole is broken. Or okay. There were screws that were flying around in the case too, so I don't know. That one's not holding on to anything. I think that one was broken. Let's look if there's anywhere else where we could pop a screw in. Screws first go here. Okay. That's holding it in. I'm looking if I can see anywhere else. Screw that one. That one's not even holding anything. You could keep screwing. I think that's why they were flying around in there. I'm just gonna try it again. Oh, nothing's holding there. It's totally broken off. Yeah, there was one in there, but I think that's totally broken off. There. There was a screw up here somewhere, but maybe two? No, okay. I guess the rest of the screws are gonna be holding by the case because I don't want to build any screws in that aren't gonna go back. Okay. You can put that in. Power cable. I'm gonna pop the fan in. Ah, come on, buddy. Get back in there. There's the two line. Yeah, it's two line. Good. We're just gonna keep that because we have to put the drive back in. Fan. The fan. Okay, I think I messed that one up. Fan goes over here. Goes around here. Bam. Goes over here and pops into here. Got the fan. We have to screw it in. And that's why I think I messed up with the screws. I think that one screw that I just had, where is it? Where is it? I think this one screw, they go in here, and the other screw that I just popped into the side here. Yep. Okay, I think that one goes up there. There was a smaller one up here. It wasn't that big. I think that one goes in the back. That one goes in the fan. Okay. So we changed them. And then that one goes into the fan. Yep. That one went into the back here. Even Slim can mess up sometimes here, people. There was a screw up here. I took two out of here. I don't think there are any of them. They were just flying around the system. They were flying around the system. That's for the bottom. That's for the power source. That's for the drive. Then they were just flying around in here. We'll just try, but I don't, no. No. That's why they weren't holding out great. They're from something totally different, but I don't see from where it could have been. Screw's supposed to go there, but we're gonna leave it out now. These ones I don't have a clue where they went because these black ones, they were flying around. These two I took out somewhere. Nope. So we'll keep them out. We do not want to put screws somewhere where we don't know where they're supposed to go. Okay, this goes into the power source, into the side. And the drive goes in. I think they were for the drive. And if you look exactly, you can see here where the drive is, there's screw holes. Yeah. Yep, there are screw holes where the drive was. Okay, so I think they went to the drive. Let's put that over here. Black was in the back, white was in the front. Just look how they were rooted again. Don't really see them like that. So like that. Ah, come on. Okay, like this, like this. Like this, like somehow. This, like this. And then went back here. Like in the back. I hate these cables. Pain in the neck to get in there. Maybe not. Okay. One. Amazing. Ah, come on, buddy. You want to go in there, don't you? Don't you? Ah, this is always a pain in the butt. Without this, our controller won't want to work, and the internet. Okay, now we got them on. Okay. The weight root cable, I don't have a clue at the moment. Okay, we're just gonna keep it like that. Wait a second. The drive we're gonna have to put in. No, wait a second. We have to put that in first. Then the drive, but the drive goes under this thing. As far as I saw. Maybe not. This was going first and then the drive. I don't think so, really. The drive is supposed to be between them. Okay, so we take it like that. Pop that right there. And then that. Should I drive 14? No, it's right. Like that. I think that's where the smaller screws come in now. We'll give it a try. This drive ain't supposed to be, you know, going all over the place. It looks like it. Yep, or no. I think the case holds that on. But not to drive. We'll try it here. That's screwed up when you have a magnet. Because there is a like little screw hole right here. Maybe not. No? This drive wasn't really put in there that good. There's the drive cable. That's the other cable from the drive. Pop that back up. Stick that in there. And push it down. Is it on the line? It's on the line. Okay. We'll pop that power source back in. This is a total mess. Wait a second, let me look at something here. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. Maybe put more left here to the side. This thing is not really the way I like it. I like more that screws are there where it's supposed to be, but we'll take it. I have to. Okay. This goes in here. First pops in here. I guess I'm not the first person that took it apart, but I might be the last. Okay. Pop those cables in here. Okay, but like I said, I don't know where these little screws came from. These two popped out. Oh, the power source is secure, that's a good thing. Put it in here a little bit. I'm gonna check if this thing runs. Even though it's missing half the screws because I don't know where the hell they go anymore, but okay, the power source is secured. It's all in its case. Should we close the case or should we give it a try? I think we should close the case first. Yeah. Let's first get this. Anything it says to. And this is official. This is the clear code. Put like something on it. Let's just grab a towel, get this clean. Some alcohol real fast, clean that up. I used to change drives on these and stuff, but I didn't really clean them that much. I cleaned them, but like I said, I'm only make a picture of this and then I just go over it. I'm missing something. There's a clear coat still on here. Still a clear coat on here that we can take off, but I'll just get this a little clean real fast. Okay, that looks great. You're looking like a model. Okay, let's get that top on. And if you notice that stuff's off. Okay. Come on. You want to go on there, I know you do. Nice and closed again. Okay, the top looks better than the bottom now, but well, we'll still clean that off. Yeah, we'll still clean that off because if you look at this, you can see how the top looks now, nice and clean. The bottom was totally dirty, but we'll get that clean still. We're gonna pop the screws in. There used to be always one shorter one, but not in here. We don't have the rubber feet anymore, but we'll live through that. We'll survive. Like I said, it's just gonna see if it runs now, but I don't know if it will. Don't want to overturn them. There's a German saying, they say for tight goes broke. It is true mostly, because if you tighten some screws up too much, stuff it tends to break. Okay, I think we should get a warranty sticker again because, you know, you want to keep our warranty. I bet people are going to tell me where those screws belong to, but I'm not really worried about that right now. And if you do take this like stuff under a shower or some things that you see I do in videos, let it dry out first, really, before you do something stupid. We'll bring it back together again. Okay, these are not feet. And the screws in the front. How do I take off the rubber feet and put them back on? But not my thing to worry about. Oh crap. Oh crap, we're squishing cable. I'll be right back, we're just gonna hook it up in this. Okay, we're back. I just had cable coming out of the side here. As you can see out here, clean, dirty. But I had some cable coming out here, so I had to open these few screws, and I didn't want to bore you guys while I was taking out all the screws again because I messed up. But I got it pretty good together again. This back here, this right here, and then screws back in. Then I will clean this up on the side. Like I said, these are Torx screws. We're still going to have to clean this up down here. Get that little bit of dust that's in there. So put this aside real fast. So I know there's only screws holding the drive, but I couldn't see where they belong to. Over here. Then when I put the hard drive back in, I might change this to a 500 or something like that, but at the moment, this is what we get. This is what we're going to be using. And I might look if I could get a door for this. Yep. So we're going to see if it's going to run in a second. If not, then it's not going to run. Okay, close that again. Turn around, a little dirt on the top now. Okay, we're gonna hook this thing up. Okay, I noticed my video went off, but the thing is, it started, I had a screen, and then it turned back off. So what I think is the chip is still broken, if you look here, and this game was inside. So I was able to take the game out. And I just saw that my shelf is a little dirty. Okay, so we'll turn it back on. You can't see it turns on. It stays on. I put the disc in. It shows it has a disc inside. Like I said, a reflow of a chip can work sometimes it can't. On the screen we get nothing. It should shut off in a second. Maybe there's something with the hard drive because the hard drive doesn't show anymore. I can't go into safe mode. So either I change out the hard drive, test it then. Let me see here. Drive used to show. Now it shuts off. So we're gonna have to check that out. I might put a new hard drive in, check it out. I don't know yet because it doesn't turn off and turn back on. And you do not hear the drive. So that's the thing that's up next. So like I said, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. This one I lost. So I hope you guys had fun watching the video. Like I said, it did work just for, like I said, 5 minutes. I couldn't tape it because my phone went off, of course. And maybe if I change the drive it will work, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. So I'll call this one a loss at the moment. Like I said, it was for free, so it's not that bad. But I will hear you by the next video. So till then, bye bye.